If you've been holding out on getting a Brazilian wax because you're a bit nervous, you cannot want to read the rest of this story. If a video that received almost 2 million views. TikTok user at Bud Light Brit says she had to go around the hospital after getting her first Brazilian wax at a European wax center in all, etc. Nothing like leaving the wax center and then having to go to the hospital. She says, I might need stitches. At Bud Light Brit, oh god, this is bad. Musical note, original sound. Bud Light Brit, the TikToker, explains in a follow-up video that some acquaintances encouraged her to get a Brazilian wax because European wax center was offering a 50% comfortably. After doing some research, she decided to make an appointment. At her appointment, at Bud Light Brit told her waxer that Madrid was her first time getting waxed and that she felt nervous. She says that when she previously tried to wax herself at home, she ripped some skin off her inner thigh. The TikToker says that everything running smoothly until the waxer started on her labia. Pain shot through her entire body when the waxer ripped the strip off. And at Bud Light Brit says she saw the waxer's eyes widen. The waxer asked if it hurt, and the TikToker assured her it did. For the TikToker says the waxer continued but then started blotting blood away. Eventually, the waxer said she didn't think she could finish the appointment. I do like you. Definitely not going to finish. I need to go to the money. At Bud Light Brit says. At Bud Light Brit replying to at ABPRN2 musical note, original sound. Bud Light Brit at the hospital. The TikToker was told she had a tear lateral to the clitoral hood. She says the doctor didn't have to use medical glue to open. Obviously, gluing everything together. The doctor was also concerned about causing more damage to her soft tissue. So they didn't need to use stitches either. So yeah, I went to the hospital today because the waxer tried to rip off my vagina. At Bud Light Brit says. She does not mention what treatment option the doctor settled on. Several viewers commented that the waxer should be fired and unplugging the TikToker should contact the center if she hadn't already. As a professional waxer, that should not happen. She shouldn't be waxing. I'm so sorry, babe. One viewer commented. I really hope you let the place know. Clearly she should never be waxing. I only hear horror stories from Ambient. A second one. You have a lawyer. Etc. Also, the store manager. That person needs to be fired. Another added. Some viewers questioned whether the TikToker was taking any medications that could have complicated her waxing. Upon the waxer should have reported. Taking any antibiotics or certain medications can say the skin rip, but they definitely should have asked before. One user commented. Although there are so many factors that can cause rips or cement. Another wrote. If your hand is over-exfoliated, but you're using any topicals or prescriptions medications, tilting your skin is too dry, etc. No waxer would purposefully do that. It sounds like an awful one-time experience. But saying she tried to do it, is that it? The Daily Dot reached out to at Bud Light Brit via TikTok comment and to European Wax Center via email. Pumping up to see the Daily Dot's Internet Insider newsletter for urgent news from the frontline of online. The post, the waxer tried to rip off my vagina. Woman says she had to go to hospital after getting waxed at the European Wax Center, appeared first. And the Daily Dot.